Have you ever thought to yourself that, maybe my business is not where I thought it was going to be? Maybe it's a lot more difficult than you thought it was going to be to run your business. Maybe it's not as successful as you thought it was, not making as much money as you thought it was. Maybe you're stressed, overwhelmed, and constantly find that you're making decisions that are not the correct decisions for your business. Sometimes we can make those decisions that cost a lot of money. I've been there. I've made mistakes in my business, and sometimes they've cost, I don't even want to get into how much they cost, but it's hurt. Look, I've spent my entire life studying two areas. Life, like human psychology, human development, and business. Why? Because they both work hand in hand. Look, if your business is not doing well, it has a knock-on effect with your life. If your life is not doing well and you're in a relationship, your relationship's probably not in a great place either, right? And likewise, if your life is not doing well, it has a knock-on effect with your business. So when I was a kid, I got to see my parents create a business. We had a vacation resort in the UK. And we started out really where we lived in a mobile home. We lived in what we call in the UK, we lived in a caravan. And it wasn't the most amazing life, but I saw my parents constantly work on this resort. And then it started to win some awards. It started to do quite well. And then they sold it and they had a chance of getting this other resort. And all of a sudden, things changed. I got to see my parents go from having no money, from being utterly broke, from making the wrong decisions, to creating and selling a business for over $20 million that I became actively involved in. Look, you learn a lot when you sit at a kitchen table and you hear your parents talk about business. And not only that, and I was lucky because my parents, they brought me into areas of the business, right? So they would bring me into meetings with high-end consultants and all this type of stuff. They paid tens of thousands of dollars for me to go and get trained by some of the best business entrepreneurs out there. And I got to see them create this amazing company that they sold and now get to live an amazing life because of it. That ignited a huge passion inside of me to help other business owners, to show them that actually running a business is a lot easier than you may think it is. A lot of I hate the word business coach, right? Because I think I just feel like it's a dead word now, right? But a lot of other business consultants, coaches, they teach a lot of stuff that costs a lot of money to implement. Marketing strategies and this and that and the other. Every single thing that I teach hardly costs a penny or it doesn't cost any money to implement. It's simple strategies that actively work and that have a real success. Look, I've worked with businesses all over the world. I've worked in many different industries. I use the same things in every business, all right? I might not use it in that one, or I might use it in that one. I'll take this strategy and I'll try and I'll implement it in that business, and I won't implement it in that business because certain businesses are different, right? So you take what works and you know what works based off your experience. And I have over 20 plus years experience in working in business, in working with business owners and working with entrepreneurs. Look, I know what it's like to set up a business and for it to not be as successful as you thought it was going to be, for it to not make the money that you hoped it was going to make, and for it to bring on the huge amount of stress that can bring. I've been there, right? I've had businesses. I know what it's like, and I've worked with people who have made a fortune and who've lost everything, and we've been able to get it back. Not only get it back, but make their life more successful and more fulfilled internally at the same time, giving their lives more success, their relationships more success as well. If you've got a problem with your business right now, or Maybe it's not that you've got a problem with your business, maybe you just know it should be doing better. You've got to reach out to me. We've got to have a chat. And I promise you, every single thing that I talk common sense. I'm not going to make things complicated. I'm not going to elongate a process that can be very simple. I cut to the chase. I'm pretty much no bullshit. And I know that we can make your business work. And I genuinely care. I care about people. I care about business. I care about your success. And I care about showing you how to make your business as successful as you knew it could be when you first started it. Reach out to me and let's have a chat.